All right, KMR. Thanks for watching. We are back. We're going to talk some BRAP. I figured it was time to talk about the 4-rotor FD3S build. We have been working on it at the shop. Some new parts have showed up, and we're actually putting some things together. This is one of the amazing new things that we were able to acquire. So full carbon fiber dash, and this was handmade. Actually, a friend, a follower of the channel, did this and also has a FD3S himself and made this amazing dash for me. You can see his got the little tag over there in the corner. Thank you. And then we also were able to pick up some seats from NRG. Longtime partner, has kept me safe. I've always been very happy with them. You can see the one on the passenger side. We've been working on mounting. It's got the cool KMR NRG back wrap. It's hard to get to. There's too many things going on. It's got the cool green and yellow going on, which might be a hint of color scheme that's going to come about on this car. But as we put the seats in, we mount the dash, we get the cockpit driver's compartment configuration dialed in. We'll be mounting the shifting setup, which is part of our HGT transmission, and e-brake setup. Probably similar to how I've had them in my MX-5 and in my RX-8. As much as most modern drift cars are usually a stand-up e-brake, I still kind of like a traditional laydown. It's what I've had in all of my cars. Similar to the pedal feel. With the drift cars I have driven, most of them have never had racing pedal boxes. You know, I started out when drift cars were still more street cars, and I still like that configuration. I am considering upgrading to a custom pedal box. And I have ran an upright e-brake before, and I just didn't like it. So open to the pedal box, not doing the upright e-brake, going to keep that lay down. So really happy with how this is all coming together, though. You know, interior's cleaned up. We've got the dimple die plates that we're getting ready to weld in. A little trimming on the dash. Passenger seat's already mounted. Driver's seat's going to be mounted soon. And we are partway to an interior, which is great. And as we come to the back of the car, we've continued to trim, make room for our radium fuel cell. Really happy with this unit. Same thing. I've ran radium for years. Just amazing quality. One of the pioneers of the industry. We need a lot of fuel delivery. We're going to push over 1,000 horsepower, so we worked with them closely on a pickup and delivery solution, and we'll continue to test that, and we will be running ethanol, but this is basically their newest 10-gallon with FCST in-tank pump setup. So I really like the packaging. It makes everything so easy, super clean. You know, just drop in and make horsepower. Same thing when we get up here, if you're making horsepower, you got to have cooling. This is not going to be the radiator we're using, but we are using a Mishimoto, and we were just doing some fitment and testing, trying to figure out the articulation and angle. One of the goals I have on this car is to keep as much of the weight as low as possible. So I think I don't intend to have the radiator upright like that, although it does look feasible. I want to lay that down as much as possible and reduce the amount of water weight or any weight that's mounted up high. The MX-5, we did this really well. The RX-8, I always felt like the radiator was too high and just creates a little bit of a high center of gravity on an already taller car, as where the FD3S just generally has a lower center of gravity and lower weight balance. The whole car sits lower, has less height. We've also continued to fit up our BN Sports blister defend body kit. It was awesome working with Mastermind and with BN Sports directly out of Japan. We've got some spares for this, and although I don't really want to use them, I'm just so excited to have an authentic kit, and this is a kit that I dreamed about for years. If you look into the other videos, I've talked about it. We've been working on the fab work. I wanted to buff up the frame rails a little bit. We're going to build our crash structure. Same with the rear. We've got to build crash structure per Formula Drift, hot pit rules. We got to be safe It's a big part of building a drift car these days. So I just wanted to give it a quick walk around. We got a lot to do. We're going to fit that dash, mount up that driver's seat, and start to mount that fuel cell, along with starting to build some front core support for our oil coolers and intercooler. I think that's a wrap. It was just a quick walk around. I broke my shoulder a few months ago and didn't even mention it, so I had to take a break from everything. I've been getting caught up on customer work first. And as we get caught up on the customer work, I'm now actually able to get back to the dream, get back to the project. Thank you, everybody, for watching, following, and supporting. Let me know what you want to see. We're talking the BRAP. We've got some other cool tech videos coming along soon. Back to work.